Syfa gatherings are they're like a lifeline.
There does feel like there's a like-mindedness, that we understand one another.
What I'm noticing being here, just how much laughter there is everywhere. Everyone is having such a good time.
I grew up in Subud and experienced lots of different kinds of gatherings and ways in which adults did things with and for children. It was always very separate from the parents. The children were away from Latihan, away from the main gatherings, and being looked after somewhere else. It felt like there needed to be more, and not just for the children but also for the parents. I kept noticing that people would have children and they just wouldn't have anything to do with Subud. They couldn't get to Latihans regularly. They started to feel actually quite separate from the organisation.
There was this sort of atmosphere that Subud happened to people who didn't have children, because if you had children you couldn't actually bring them to things because they wasn't really set up that way. And it all just felt really peculiar, like, but hold on a minute, my children are actually a really big part of my life, and I want to spend time with them at Subud things, with other Subud parents and families.
It's from that is where I started to listen and talk to parents and realize and just observe how important it is to create a family space.
It instigated a change in the way that it was no longer just a children's coordinator, because Subud youth has always been about young people, and Syfa really was more of an integrated package of parents with their children together.
There's this beautiful balance between structure and spontaneity. There are multiple things for people to be doing of all different ages, whether that's participating or getting involved in running. So for example, we have young people coming running stop frame animation workshops. This morning we did a fun thing for kids where they just chopped up loads of fruit and made art plates out of them.
Making a cart of fruit and veg.
And then we all did an exhibition and we ate all the fruit.
Mine basically, it could be the elephants, air, water, fire and earth. Or it could be, if you've heard about the elephant man, there's a smiley face.
Well, this is a dinosaur. It's a herbivore because it's eating cucumber.
Does it have a name, this dinosaur?
Oh yeah, it's...
I've never heard of this one before, have you?
Fruitosaurus.
Yeah.
Now everybody gets to eat! Everyone.
We do have a sort of following of a lot of families that come to everything, but we're always really trying to encourage as many new people to come as possible and really trying to keep it as open as we can. And so we're trying to explore different types of gatherings in different settings. Some will be more outdoor focused, adventurous, like surfing or mountain walking, and some will be perhaps more indoor, kind of based around art. We're here at Glen Severn in Wales now, and this kind of more like residential gathering, but we've also had, in the last couple of years, we've had a couple of camping gatherings where we've walked up Snowdon and Scarfell Pike.
The amount of creativity that we get to see in these gatherings is always really so heartening and inspiring. To me, this is the way that they start to really work with each other on giving each other's challenges, meeting risks, and supporting each other in building that resilience that they need so much in life.
When's this done? Raphaella, when's this finished? He's asking.
Maybe about 15 minutes.
Gerard, so you can tell us what you're going to say. That's what we did with Smith. It was so funny.
There we go.
Thanks, guys.
Guys, everybody, thank you so much. Really appreciate it.
It's been really, really potent for my child to come and mix with other Subud children. And through my experiences of coming and being here, he now understands what Subud is, and that Subud is his birthright should he choose it.
It hadn't really occurred to me until I became a Syfa coordinator just how important the organisation of Syfa was. We realised that actually Syfa was serving this function of creating a kind of bridge for young people whose parents are in Subud and who may or may not end up joining Subud, but who would have a positive experience of the organisation, of the Subud organisation, through these Syfa gatherings.
And what do you enjoy most about these gatherings?
The friendships and bonds that sort of we experienced between lots of the Subud members.
The community feel of it and the general understanding and acceptance between everybody and everything, and it's fabulous.
Yeah, seeing my friends, I think primarily that's the main reason why I come here. Is just it doesn't really matter what we're doing, just seeing my friends.
One extra thing that's emerged since we've been here, we've had some parents are talking about what are we going to do when our children are too old to come to these gatherings and we still want to get together, and how are we going to do that? So we're exploring what that could look like, because there's something about this connection that is, again, more than just coming because your children are here and your children want to be with other children. It's for us as well.
I look forward to the memories that this creates for my children.
When we are willing to put ourselves forward and be in a space with each other, and I really got this sense of this blessing that just comes down.
The benefits that we've got here going on and being in contact with people from other countries, it feels very important that this starts going further.
For me, Syfa gatherings are really, I'm just like, okay, how many days, how many sleeps? It's like Christmas. It's like that excitement of knowing that you're going to come together, you're going to be nourished. It's a strengthening experience.